What's hip hoppin' and papa loppin'? Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube land, it's your boy Tuglo, and today I want to talk about the Saber Wars and basically everything that you need to know about it so that you can clear this as quickly and efficiently as possible. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that you want to know about Saber Wars is the sparkly bananas, also known as the Ultrium. So I got a lot of little nicknames to kind of help remember all of this. So the sparkly bananas is what is going to help you get event points. With these event points, you can get all of these things right here. You can get mana prisms, you can get void dust, claws of chaos, heart of the foreign gods, crystallized lore. Also with this you can get a Saber Lily, you can get 6 Star of Altrias and 1 Bloom. You can also get a lot of things like Saint Quartz, apples, mana prisms, and QP as well. So basically the way you get your sparkly bananas is you play the game. You just farm the quests, whether it be 20, 25, 30, 40, any of the 40 AP events. You can also do the challenge missions and the not just the challenge missions, lol. Next thing that I want to talk about are the things that you can pick up from the farmable quests. Starting off with the AP 20, this is where you'll find the majority of these are your phone chargers. These are the transistors. They can give you your EXP cards. They can give you your foo cards, attack and HP. The next thing that I want to talk about are your compasses. Those are your all-purpose lenses. With those, you can pick up Dragon Fangs and Saber, Archer, Lancer, and Assassin silver pieces, as we see down here. The next thing that we can also get are empty potions. Those are going to be mainly found in your 40 AP quest. Those are going to give us things such as the Dragon's Reverse Scale, the Phoenix Feather, the Saber Monument, Archer, Lancer, and Assassin, the Gold Monuments if you need those. All 3 of these items also give us the chance of getting purely blooms, and those are going to be pretty important. You can get 1 pure bloom with your phone chargers, 1 with your compasses, and you can get 2 with your empty potions. Now, the reason why sparkly bananas are going to be extremely important is so that you can get a max limit broken pure bloom. That'll be very helpful in the future once you get to the harder quests. Now guys, you'll say, well, what if I just want to farm, for my phone chargers, or what if I want to farm for my empty potions? Where do I go? Well, your phone chargers are going to be your 20 AP, your compasses are going to be 25, and your potions are going to be the 40 AP. Now you say, well, what if I just want to get a little bit of everything at one time? Your 30 AP quest is the quest that you're going to want to be farming the most, because that's where that has the best chance of dropping a little bit of everything. Now, if you're salty like I am and you're like, man, I really wish we could get some gears because, my Waver needs gears, my Okita, JTR, etc., the list goes on and on. If you're looking for gears like I am, don't fear, because your novice through your expert quests, which I think are your 20, 25, 30, and your 40 AP quests, and the Galaxy quest, all of these can drop gears. So that is going to be extremely, extremely helpful. So now you say, well, what do you think that I should go for first when clearing the shop? What if I want to get all the shop, but I want to be efficient with my time? Well, that's something you're going to have to ask yourself, because each person is going to need different things. So for instance, as we see here, I have 46 feathers. I don't really need to prioritize those. Whereas Dragon Fangs, I only have 15 of those, so I might want to focus on those a little bit more. It could be different for each and every single person, just depending on what you have farmed versus what you do not have farmed up. Next is the efficiency strategy. So I just got done doing the I believe it's the Galaxy quest. That's the second to last quest on all of the farmable quests. On there, we had our first ever 900 plus 1000 HP enemy. And it took me 45 turns, and I was using, 5-star units. I was, using some good CEs with them as well. But I go to my Discord server and people are like, oh man, I did that in like, 10, 11, 12, 13 turns. And I'm like, dude, what? One thing that they did not tell me was that they had a lot of pure blooms and Star of Altrias. Now, like I said earlier, the Star of Altrias come from your sparkly bananas or your event point Altriums. That's where you're going to want to get those. So the best way to farm efficiently through the ranks of these higher health mobs is you're going to want to kind of start at the bottom and try and pick up your early pure blooms. So you're going to want to look at doing your compasses and your phone chargers first. The reason why is because the pure blooms increase your NP strength by 5% per turn, and it maxes at 40%. So 8 turns later, you'll have 40% extra damage. It also increases your attack in Saber Wars by 100%. So that right there can already chop away at a lot of HP on these big HP mobs. Your Star of Altria applies Guts one time and restores 1 HP. It increases debuff resist by 5% for yourself, and it also increases attack for all allies in Saber Wars by 50%. So getting all of these craft essences are going to be extremely helpful for once we get to these 900,000, 1 million, type of mobs that we're going to be facing here in the future. So definitely start off with your phone chargers, then get your compasses, get a few of your pure bloom essences, get some of your Star Altrias, and then go and tackle your 40 AP quests and just farm those on repeat if that's the route that you want to take. Next are the craft essences from the Gacha. So if you were able to pull any 5-star, 4-star, or 3-star craft essences, now this is extremely new, but this is a question that I had for myself because maybe I was just reading it incorrectly. I do have a thing for not being able to read, lol. Or maybe I was just assuming incorrectly as well, but those craft essences, the effects that are given off of them apply to everybody. It's not just for any of the Sabers that we know about. So it does go for everybody. It's not just limited to, Okita, Saber Lily, Altria Pendragon, so on and so forth. The list goes on. So it's not just limited to those people. It's for everybody. Now you're saying, well, is there any kind of bonuses that we can get for using specific units? Yes, there is. So we're going to start from the bottom and we'll work our way up. So we have Julius Caesar, we have Gilles de Reyes, I know I just butchered that name, and we have Uncle Ferg. These guys are going to be the bottom of the barrel. They're going to get a 40% attack, and they'll get a 10% increase to Altrium, aka your sparkly bananas. The next level up, we're going to have Mordred, Okita, Daeon, Altera, Siegfried, and OG Saber. They get a 60% attack increase, and they get a 20% sparkly banana increase. The next tier up is going to be Saber, Alter, and Nero. They are going to get 80% attack increases and 30% sparkly banana increases. Now, the best people to use as far as getting the most Sparkly Bananas is going to be Lily Saber, or Saber Lily, and MHX. They get 100% attack damage, or attack percentage added on. English is difficult. And then they also get 50% increase to Sparkly Bananas. So those are the units, kind of how their tier goes as far as, you know, well, you want to min-max, you know, being able to complete the quest while also at the same time being able to get as many bonus points that you can. Last but not least, I do want to talk about this right here. Let me go ahead and head to it. This right here are your Alien Invasion Challenge quests. So for instance, you know, I kind of want to reference Gouda Gouda. On Gouda Gouda, we had a daily quest where we would put on specific units and we would put on specific craft essences, and we would clear those quests and we would get a buttload of event points. Your challenge quests, your alien quests are going to be the same thing. You want to try to get as many Sparkly Bananas that you can, while at the same time being able to complete the event. If you can do that, you'll be picture perfect. You'll be a-okay. You should be able to complete these only one time, so make sure you get as efficient as possible and they do not repeat. Now, the one difference from Gouda Gouda is that Gouda Gouda only lasted 24 hours. So you had to do that quest on that day, and then the next day would pop up, then we'd have another quest. With the Alien Invasion quest, you can do all of them on the very last day, because this lasts for as long as the event lasts. So, you know, you can save up 2 or 3, or you might miss a day, whatever the case may be. These will be around until the end of the event. Now, I mentioned this earlier. You said, hey, Tug, what about that 900,000 and that 1 million HP enemies that you were talking about? Don't worry, I got you covered. Right here, we see the equipment gathering galaxy and equipment gathering super dimension. Guys, on the galaxy, that is going to be your a little over 900,000 HP enemy, and that is going to be Shisho or Skaha, whatever you want to call her. And then your last one, which I haven't done yet because let me go ahead and get some pure blooms first. But your last one is going to be MHX, you know, like Ultra MHX, where she has a little bit over 1 million hit points, and that's hopefully this time around it'll be easier. Instead of not having to go 45 turns, you know, hopefully we can make 25, you know, 15. That's ideal. But those are where your big HP mobs are going to come into play. I believe there's supposed to be one mob in one of the challenge quests that's like 3 million health. I don't know where it's going to come from. I don't know how, you know, it could be the very last day. They could throw it at like day 14. It could be day 17. I don't know yet. But guys, this is that's all I've got for this guide of kind of clearing Saber Wars and what you need to know to clear Saber Wars, your Saber Wars guide, if you will. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate the support a lot. If you haven't already, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to help make the dream become a reality. Also, if you are subscribed, be sure to turn on those notifications, because, you know, you get that good old hot and spicy, that juicy video delivered right to you in the form of a notification, baby. Also, check out the description box down below for links to my Patreon page, my Twitch channel. You can find links to my Discord server and any social media that you may want to stalk me on for whatever reason, but it's free, baby. It's free of charge. You can also find the question of the video on the description box down below. Guys, that's all I got for this one, so thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate the support a lot. And guys, that's all I got. So as y'all know, that's the fat lady singing, that's the bells are ringing, and until the next video, I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, baby.